Hello students, welcome to the session of C language. In our today's session, we are going to discuss about matrix multiplication, which is an important question for your final exam. Okay, and not only that, you can receive matrix multiplication or matrix addition. Okay, or else you can receive the question in this manner also. Explain two-dimensional array in detail. You could go for multiplication, you could go for addition. But if you are familiar with one-dimensional array, then only you will understand two-dimensional array. Okay, so I will request you people to read the one-dimensional array that we have discussed earlier. Okay, and in our today's session, we are going to discuss about two-dimensional array, that is multi-dimensional array. More than one dimension, if you are having in your array, then it is nothing but multi-dimensional array. In two-dimensional array, you need to know the first thing, how you will be declaring two-dimensional array. Declaration is you people will be declaring with the data type that you are going to store in your array, data type, and then space, and then array name, and then you people will be having one size in a square bracket and size in one more square bracket. As we are having two sizes for this particular array, then it will be storing the data in the form of matrix or a table format, I can say, where it will be using rows and columns format in order to store the data. But actually in your memory you won't store that in a table format. When you want to print that, you need to suggest them how many elements should be printed in the first row, how many elements should be printed in the second row, how many elements should be printed in the third row. That is your duty. It is not the case that we will be storing the same thing in your memory. Okay, and in order to do so, we will be using the formatted input output functions. Okay, now we will see an example where we will be doing the matrix multiplication. I will be taking 2 by 2 matrix so that it will become easy for you people in order to understand, in order to implement, and in order to write it in the examination. Okay, now I will go for this. You people know the structure of C language. You can have what? Documentation. You can have what? Linking section. You people will be having global declarations, and you people will be having main functions, and you people will be having definition sections, and then main function, and then declaration part, and then what? Statements. Similar things you people will be following for any kind of program. If you are having comments, it's okay. If it is not, you will leave it. If you are having global declaration, you will be making it. If it is not, you will leave it. Like that. Okay. Now I will go for matrix multiplication. Simply I will go for 2 by 2 matrix now. Hash include, and now going for documentation. Just I am going for what? In linking section, that is stdio dot fetch. Okay, and I will be including hash include conio dot fetch. What it is? Conio dot fetch. Okay, now you see I will go for int main or as void main. You could say void main function. In the main function, what I am going to do? I am going to declare my matrices. Means to say that two-dimensional array I will be declaring. That is int A of 2 by 2 matrix and B of 2 by 2 matrix. And I will be taking one more matrix, that is C 2 by 2 matrix. I will be adding ours, I will be multiplying these two, and I will be storing it in case of C. Okay, now I will be declaring few more variables which are helpful in order to doing the multiplication. That is int I, j, and k. While they are taking k also, you will be observing in a coding. Okay, now you see I will be accepting the values in matrix A, matrix B, and matrix C. As we have done the practice, I think so. How we will be accepting the elements into 2 by 2 matrices, we could know, I think so. Right, now consider 2 by 2 matrix will be storing the elements in this format. 0, 0, 1 position, 0, 1, 1 position, 1, 0, 1 position, and 1 by 1. Now 1 comma 1 is 1 position. In this particular format, we will be storing the elements. This is the first position, this is the second position, third position, fourth position. Okay, in those particular locations, I need to store the values. For simply that, what I will do is I will go for a printf statement. Printf enter values enter values for A. I am not making it complicated now, just I am making it in a simplest manner. Okay, I am asking you people to enter the values for what? A. How you people will access the values? By using the scanner. But see, we are not having single row where we will be using for I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, I will be accepting the values. It is not that case. Why? Because it is a 2 by 2 matrix. I need to access the first element here, second element here, and in the next column and in the next row, I need to access what? Third element and fourth. Okay. For doing so, what I will do is I go for loop. For I equals to 0, I less than 2, and I plus plus. See, this I represents the first row, and when I am incrementing the value of I, and it will be representing the second row. When I am incrementing the I, it will be representing the third row. Like that it will be representing. And in order to represent the column, for j equals to 0, j less than 2 and j plus plus. And here I will be accessing the element. See, in a for loop I am having only one statement from this, and in this particular for loop again I am having for loop. So here I will write scanf, and here in this I will be accessing the element, that is integer type. So I am writing what? Percentage is 55, and I will be accessing that into what? My A, ampersand A of I and J. Okay, I will be explaining this. This will be the similar one for your B also. See here, when I am executing this statement, I equals to 0, 0 less than 2, yes, it is true. I will be entering this. I is what? 0. Okay, now j equals to 0, j less than 2. As I said to you people, I is representing row, I am making it as 0. Okay, and j is representing what? Column. Now 0 less than 2, yes, it is true. So j is what? 0. And I am entering into this column. Scanf, whatever the value that you want to enter, I want to enter 1. I have taken 1. I have placed it what? I and j. I is what? 0 and j is what? 0. At the 0th position I have placed 1. I hope it is clear. Right, now you see, I will be incrementing the value of j. Why? Because it is the inner loop. I need to complete this and then I need to go for this. J plus plus means j will become 1. 1 less than 2, yes, it is true. Okay, now again I will be accessing second element, that is 2. Where I will be placing it? I is 0, j is 1. 0 and 1. At that particular position, I will be placing my second element. I hope it is clear. And then see, I will be incrementing the j value again. It will become 2. 2 less than 2? No, it is not 2. I will come out from this. Complete these two statements. Okay, now I will be incrementing the value of I here. I is 0 at this position, and I am incrementing the value of I. I will become what? 1 again. So it will go for the next row. 1 is less than 2, yes, it is true. Now I will be entering into this row. J is 0 here. Okay, 0 less than 2, yes, it is true. Now access some value, that is 3. I want to enter 3 value. Where I will be placing it? I is 1 and j is 0. 1 comma 0. At this particular position I am placing my 3. Now I will be incrementing the value of j. J will become 1 here. 1 less than 2, yes, it is true. Now I will be placing the fourth element, that is 4. Where I will be placing that? I is 1 and j is 1. At this particular position I will be placing my fourth element. And after that I will be incrementing the value of j. J will become 2. 2 less than 2, no, it is not true. Then I will be coming out from this. Now I will be incrementing the value of I. I is 1 in the previous case. Now it will become 2. 2 less than 2, no, it is not true. I will be coming out from this. See how I have done. I have accepted the values into numbers. In this way, we will be doing for the second one. Second one is what? B. Okay, now I will be writing the code part. Just you see. I have done with my A. I am not printing on the screen now. Just I am accepting the values. Okay, I will go for this. You can print them, but printing the values in a C, I will be showing how we will be printing in the form of matrix. Okay, now I will go for printf again. Printf, enter values into B. enter values into D. I hope it is visible to you. I think so. Okay, alright. Now again the same rules for your D also. That is for I equals to 0 and I less than 2 and I plus plus. Okay, and then for j equals to 0 and j less than 2 and j plus plus. And here I will be accessing elements for what? Yeah, D matrix, that is percentile D, and I will be putting that into what? Ampersand of D of I and J. That's it. I have accepted A, I have accepted B. Now I need to do what? Matrix multiplication. Consider that I have accepted one more matrix B, one more matrix which is consisting 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now how we will be doing the matrix multiplication? First row, first column, first row, second column, second row, first column, second row and second row. Like this we will be doing the matrix multiplication. For that I will be writing the code. I hope up to this it is clear. Just pause the video and make a note of this. Okay, I will go for the matrix multiplication. Okay. Are you clear? Right. I hope so it is clear. Now I will erase this and I will go for the remaining. Okay. Now I will write the matrix multiplication. Printf matrix multiplication. I am just writing this for your sake. It is not mandatory to write. Okay. Now what I will do is I will do the matrix multiplication. How I will do, just see. For I equals to 0, I less than 2 and I plus plus. Okay. Within this I am having one more for loop. For j equals to 0, j less than 2 and j plus plus. Before going for the further loop, I make C of ij is equals to 0. C of ij is equals to 0. Why I am making this? In order to understand, in order to make you people understand that I am initializing the values with a 0. Okay, now I go for one more for loop, that is for k equals to 0, k less than 2 and k plus plus. K plus plus. Within this what I will do is I will perform the matrix multiplication. Within this what I am doing, you see, just observe. Now within this one what I am doing is C of ij is equals to C of ij plus A of ik into B of kj. Now try to implement this and find whether we are getting the matrix multiplication or not. I will close for loop here, I will close second for loop here, and I will close next for loop. I will try to implement this on the matrix. Try to see this 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. This is A, this is B. Now I am having C. Okay, I am seeing for I equals to 0, I less than 2, yes, 0 less than 2, it is true, I will enter into this. 0 less than 2, yes, it is true, I will enter into this. So I am making C of ij equals to 0. Means to say that in this matrix, first location 0 and 0. This location is made as 0. 0 location is made as 0. And now k equals to 0, k less than 2, yes, it is true, I will enter into this. And C of ij is equals to C of ij. Ij is consisting what? 0. Now I will be placing this 0 here. And now I go for this. A of ik. K is what? 0. And I is what? 0. In A of 0, 0 we are having 1. Okay, I will be placing this 1 here. 1 into K is also 0, J is also 0. In B of 0, 0 also we are having 1. 1 into 1 will return us 1 only. And this 1 will be added with this 0. So 1 plus 0 will return us 1 only. So in case of of C of I 0, I have placed 0 here. And after that, K is also 0, 0 less than 2, as it is 2, I am entering into this. I am trying to do C of ij equals to C of ij is what? 0. I am placing 0 and plus A of I is what? 0 in this case. A is also 0. So 0 0 position is consisting 1 and B is 0 0 position is consisting 1. 1 into 1, 1. 0 plus 1, again it is 1. Now it is not at all none. Okay. Why? Because we need to increment the value of K here. Okay. When I am incrementing the value of K, K will become 1. 1 less than 2, yes it is 2. So already C of ij is 1 now. I am entering it into the next step. So C of ij is consisting 1 here. Okay. Now I compare this. I is 0, K is 1 and K is 1 and J is 0. Why? Because we haven't incremented the value of I and J. I'll go for this. Say this now. A of 0 1, that is 2. 0 1 position is consisting what? 2. And B of 1 0 is consisting what? 3. 2 into 3 will gives us 6. That is 2 into 3 will gives us 6. 2 and 3 will gives us 6 and 6 plus 1 already C of ij is consisting 1. 1 plus 6 will gives us 7. And in case of C of ij, I will be placing what? 7. Now I have done with the C of ij. Now again I will be incrementing the value of K. K will be incremented to 2. 2 less than 2? No, it is not 2. I will come out from this. Now in that it is in a for loop. It is in a second for loop, that is J. Now I will be incrementing the value of J. J is 0 till the last step. Now it will become 1. 1 less than 2, yes it is 2. I will be entering into this. I is 0, J is 1. Where we are going? I is 0, J is what? 1. And we are at this particular position now. Now I am getting into this K. And we have made C of 0 1 into 0. I will be placing 0 here. Now K equals to 0, 0 less than 2, as it is 2. Now I will enter into this. I is 0, J is 1 here. Okay, in this we have placed 0. Already we made that 0. And I is 0, K is 0. K is 0, but J is what? 1 in this case. Now I will replace the values. 0 is 0, 0 plus A of 0 0 is consisting what? 1. And B of 0 1 is consisting what? 2. 1 into 2 will return us 2. 2 plus 0 will return us 2. This 2 has to be placed in what? C of I. That is 0 will be replaced with 2. Now again I will need to increment the value of K. I will erase all these things. Do remember that I is 0 in this case, J is 1 in this case and K is 0. Now I am incrementing the value of K, K will become 1. 0 1 only position. Okay. Now in a 0 1 we are having 2 right now. Why? Because we have incremented the value of K. K is what? 1. 1 less than 2. I am entering into this. Now plus I is 0, K is 2. And K is 2, J is 1. Okay. A of 0 2. 0 2 is what? Sorry, 0 1. K is 1 now. K is 1. 0 1 is what? 0 1 is 2. And I will be placing 2 here. 2 into B of 1 1 is what? 4. 2 into 4 will return us 8. I will erase this and place the result as 8. 2 plus 8 will return us 10. So C of 0 1 will consist what? 10 now. I hope it is clear. Now, no need to explain all this bullshit in your examination, but try to understand the concept. Just write this programming code in your examination. That's it. Okay. No need to explain step by step. Okay. Now, I will come out from this and I will be implementing the value of K. K will become 2 less than 2. No, it is not 2. I will come out from this. Now again I will be implementing the value of J. J will become what? 2. 2 less than 2. No, it is not 2. I will come out from this. Now, at the last, I will be incrementing the value of I. I will become 1 now. 1 less than 2, yes, it is 2. Now, again, I will be entering into this 2. J equals to 0. 0 less than 2, yes, it is 2. And I is 1 here, J is 0 here. At which position we are going? 190. 190. First row and 0 card. We are at this particular position, we are making that as 0. Clear? Now I go for k equals to 0. 0 less than 2, yes it is 2. Again I will enter into this. I is 1, j is 0. That is consisting 0, already it is consisting 0. 0 plus I is what? 1. K is what? 0. K is 0, j is 0. So, A of 1 0 is consisting 3 into, and B of 0 0 is consisting what? 1. 3 into 1 will return us 3. Okay, 0 plus 3 will return us 3. So, at position C of 1 0, I need to replace what? 3. Instead of 0, I will be getting 3. And this is not a done. Okay, not a done. Now again I will increase the value of k. Here the k will become what? 1. 1 less than 2, yes, it is 2. Now in this case, C of I is consisting of 3 plus. Now I will increase the values. I is 1, k is also 1, k is 1 and j is 0. See here it is. Okay? Okay. Now see. At A of 1 1 we are having 4 and at B of 1 0 we are having what? 3. 1 0 is consisting 3. 4 into 3 it gives us what? 12. 4 into 3 will return us 12. 12 plus 3 will return us 15. 15 will be returned. 15 will be saved at what position? C of 1 0, that is thus 15. Okay, done. Now again I will be incrementing the value of k. K will become 2 here. 2 less than 2. No, it is not 2. I will come out from this. Okay, done. Now I will erase this. Now I will try to increment the value of j. J is what? 0 till now, and it will become 1. 1 less than, yes, it is 2. Again I will enter into this. C of I j. J value is 1. I value is 1. At 1 1 position I need to replace 0. That is this 1 1 position. After this you see k is 0 and 0 less than 2, yes it is 2. I will enter into this. I is 1 and j is 1. In C of I am having 0 here. Just I will replace that. Plus I will replace this. I is 1, k is 0. K is what? 0 here. And k is 0, j is 1. At A 1 0 we are having 3. 3 into what? B01. B01 we are having what? 2. At B01 we are having 2. 3 into 2 will return us 6. 6 plus 0 will return us 6. 6 will be stored at 1 1 position. That is 0 will be replaced with 6. It is not yet done now. Again I need to increment the value of k. Now the k value will be incremented to 1. 1 less than 2, yes, it is 2. Again, I am having C of 1 1. C of 1 1 is consisting 6. Just I will replace that. Okay, plus. Now you see, I is what? 1. K is what? 1. K is also 1. J is also 1. So, in the last position I am having 4. In this also I am having 4. 4 into 4. 4 into 4. 4 into 4 will return us 16. 16 plus 6 will return us 20. So, at the position of C of 1 1, I need to replace with what? 20. So, finally, I have done. And now I will be incrementing the value of k. K will become 2. 2 less than 2. No, it is not 2. I will come out from this. Now, again, I will increment the value of j. J will become 2 here. 2 less than 2. No, it is not 2. I will come out from this. Now, again, I will be trying to increment the value of I. I will become 2 less than 2. No, it is not 2. I will come out from entire for loops. I hope it is clear. Correct. Now we have done the multiplication. Now I need to print them on the screen in the form of matrix. See, you won't print. If you are writing for I equals to 0, I less than 2, I plus plus, for j equals to 0, j less than 2, j plus plus, print what? C equals to C of I j. If you are doing that, it won't print in this particular format, but it will be printed like 7, 10, 15, 20. So in order to print them in a matrix format, what you need to do is you need to go for the formatting of the output. Okay. Now I will be saying this. Printf. The result is okay. This is my output string. So my output should be printed in a new line. So I will take a new line over here. I will go for the next one. For I equals to 0, I less than 2, and I plus plus. In this, we go for formula. For j equals to 0, j less than 2, and j plus plus. Now I will write in the things. See here, printf percentile d and take a tab space. After printing this, you need to take a tab space. Tab space means what? We will be giving some space. And after that, what it should print? It should print C of I and j. See, if you are doing this, then it will be printed in a single line. But we want to print that in the form of matrix. How it will be printed? You see. See, after this for loop, I will be going for closing of this, and after this, I will be taking a new line over here. Printf new line, just a new line. I am not printing anything, just I am taking a new line, and I am closing the function. Okay, you can close the main function by giving get and close the main function. You could go. Okay, now see, if I am executing this, what it will do? I equals to 0, 0 less than 2, yes it is 2. And j is equals to 0, 0 less than 2, yes it is 2. I will go for the next one, that is percentile d. I want to print the C of 0, 0. That is I is 0, j is also 0. I will be taking the value from this. That is C of 0, 0 is consisting 7. And I will be taking a tab space. And I will be taking a tab space. After printing this number, you want to take me to a tab space now, then I have taken tab space. Means to say that I have given this space. And after this, I have incremented the value of j. J will be incremented to 1. 1 less than 2. S is 2. Okay. Now, again I am entering into the loop. Now, I is 0, j is what? 1. At 0, 1 position I am having 10. After taking a tab space, I have taken 10. Tab space I have given and I have taken 10. After 10 also it will be there. Tab space will be there. But after completion of this, what I will do? I will increment the value of j. J is what? 2. 2 less than 2. No, it is not 2. I will come out from this j. So I will print this. Printf new line. It will come to the new line. It will stay here. Okay, after performing this, I will be incrementing the value of I. I will become 1 here. 1 less than 2. Yes, it is 2. Again, j will become 0. 0 less than 2. Yes, it is 2. Now I will try to print this percentile. I is what? 1. J is what? 0. At 1, 0 position in C matrix, what we are having? 15. 15 will be printed. How we came to the new line? In the previous one we have seen that we have executed new line. That's the reason it is coming to the new line. Okay, now I have printed 15. And now, after completion of this statement, I will be incrementing the value of j. That is 1. 1 less than 2, yes it is 2. Now coming to this one, when I am printing the number, I is 1 and j is also 1. At C of 1, I am having 22. Now I need to print that and I need to take a tab space. I will complete that. Okay. After completion of this, I will again increment the value of j. J will become 2. 2 less than 2, no it is not 2. I won't enter it. I will come out and I will print a new line. Means my cursor will be printing on a new line. After this, I will be incrementing the value of I. I will become 2 here. 2 less than 2, no it is not 2. It will come out from entire for row and it will stop the program. See the output. This is what the result of your matrix multiplication. In this complete program, you know everything, how to take the elements, how to print the elements, you know. But you need to remember only one statement, that is C of ij is equals to C of ij plus A of ib into B of aj. This is what the major major code of your program. This is what the first line that you need to remember. Remaining things you can go for if you know the declaration, if you know how to access the element, that you could do in general manner. Okay. And see now, for multiplication we have done all these things. Why? Because in a first, while we will be taking first row and we will be multiplying with first column, we will be taking second row and we will be multiplying with second column. We will be doing all this bullshit. But when you are going for the matrix addition, we won't do all those things. Just simply what we will do, we will be adding first element, second and second element, third and third element, fourth and fourth element. Clear? So you don't need to have the for loop for k also. Just you can go for loop for I, for loop for j. Simply say C of ij is equals to what? A of ij plus B of ij. This is for addition. This is not for multiplication. Okay? This way you can do. The same manner means to say that we will be declaring the variables in the same manner, we will be taking the elements into matrix in the same manner, but addition though we will be not having complexity in order to do the multiplication. We are not having all those complexities. Just simply make this statement so that we will be printing addition. I hope this is clear to you people. And apart from this, I have already given the important question. The first unit go through this structure of C language. Okay, generation of computer programming languages, generation of computers, and memory hierarchy, and operating system, types of operating system. And apart from that, you can go for history of C language, and what I can say. Apart from that, you can go for operators, right? Expressions, tokens, identifiers. All this will come for 4 marks. Okay, don't leave any 4 marks. Just try to observe the things in 4 marks and do remember it and place them in the paper. That's it. Okay, don't verify the answers. Okay, and in the second unit, already I told you people will be having one-dimensional array, two-dimensional array, and strings. From this, you people will be receiving one question. And from the first part, branching statements, looping statements, you can receive one question from them. Okay, branching statements means what? If else, and switch. And looping statements means what? For loop, while loop, do while. And apart from that, you can expect one more question, that is formatted and unformatted input output functions. Okay, this is how you need to prepare for 2 units. And apart from that, I will request you people to go through the 4 marks questions in 3rd and 4th unit. They are easy, and if you are receiving them, then you can easily write them in the examination. Don't leave those questions. Okay, that's it for now. If there is any doubt, just let me know by your messages so that I will take a video and I will send it to you people. That's it for now.